If you want to be scared, I can scare you, but I'm not a scary person, and I don't prefer that energy or that vibe. So keep the fear over there. Have fun with your fear, but I'm going to be at peace. Hi, roses. I'm Rosie, the reader, and roses are red. Like this video if you're subscribed, and subscribe if you're not subscribed, then watch the playlist. Spirit, what's the word for our red roses? You have hostile. Hostile. Okay, there's something hostile about this energy. You were there when it happened, but no one gave you credit. Something significant about that stutter. Like they're treating you like you're invisible. You when it happened, but no one gave you credit for being there. Something about the hostility. Maybe someone like crunched your brain, or someone has a crush on you, and you were there the moment they realized they had a crush, or you were there when you realized you have a crush on somebody, but they did it to you. It was a group of people. Oh yeah, like your eyes could have locked with around a group of people. But what is this they weren't giving you credit for? I feel like that part isn't really important. Like you don't really need credit. Inhibit. It feels like the spirits weren't giving you credit for something that you witnessed. Like maybe you held your tongue when you could have said something, and now there's like a pause. There's like or someone could be saying pause, like no, what is it called? No, I don't even know the slang anymore. It's not no diddy, it's not no homo, or something like that. No diddy, I guess. With this pause, inhibited, reserved, hostile. Like you took some time to think about something, and it slowed you down. Cause the last energy was like someone taking one for the team, and people were calling you the R word or stupid or something like that. But really, you were just focusing on something that had nothing to do with the environment, and what you were focusing on really needed your attention. You're getting justice for that. 11/11 is coming up. You're getting justice for the fact that people didn't see you the way that you really are. Yeah, that's why they weren't giving you credit. Okay, so the last reading in this playlist for Scorpio, you could be a Scorpio or regular energy, because there was a lot of like secret mummy like activity. I didn't mention it in the reading, but that's what was coming up. Like someone was burrowing under temples and finding something like some secret asset to this world. That's what was happening. And so I feel like whoever it was that was going through that work of finding this new thing for the community, they weren't giving you credit for it. They're like, oh no, that's just Johnny. He just sits in a corner and drools. You have King of Grains. Like you found all of this. You found all of this new energy, and they were there the whole time watching you because they wanted that energy too. But then I feel like when it comes time to distribute it, there's like they don't want to give it to you. They want to keep you being the dumb guy. The emperor is who you really are, and that's who you're being crowned at. You're being crowned as the emperor. They don't want to do this. It's almost like Jesus being crucified. Jesus is the king. He's the king of kings in every sense of the word. But they want to crucify him like a common thief and a criminal. And I feel like that's what's coming towards this energy, but it's not going to work. It's even like some Antichrist energy, because the Antichrist, when you read about him in the Bible, everything seems right. Like he's someone that people admire. They're lifting him up. And it seems like that's what should happen to someone who people admire. But there's also something like, but this person doesn't admire them. Like after you giving them your all and you're being given the credit that you deserve, it's almost like, well, this is the reason why they didn't want to celebrate you, because they knew that you were going to get justice. You were going to get revenge on them. Like throw them all in jail or just throw them in the fire, because that's what I'm getting from this harvester. Seeds well planted is something that you planted, but then there were tares and weeds all over your forest, all over your garden. And instead of picking them as you go, you let them grow with the plants that you sowed. We see these coins in the flower. You let them grow with their hands out, empty mouths, looking for something to nibble on. And then you just harvest them all at once and throw them in the fire. That's what's happening. But that could be part of your process. Like you're growing weeds, you're growing roses. The weeds you're going to smoke for some people, or use them as fuel, however it goes. You have this high priestess, like someone knows something about you, like they've caught on to the process that you're going to dispose of them. Your haters, they've caught on that you're going to dispose of them. But there's nothing you can do about it because it's your life. Like it's not nothing you're afraid of. So they caught on to it. But are they still haters? Are they still aggravating you? Are they still trying to steal your ideas? That's something to be discovered, because you're taking care of it. You definitely have a place for everyone in your life. Yeah, you're balanced. It's not too much of one thing or too little of the next. You're balanced. Like I'm seeing this process of rose oil, like harvesting roses or growing, let's say growing roses. Because I use roses as a metaphor constantly on this channel. Growing roses, but you're using the petals for something, or you're using the thorns for something, or you're using the dirt for something, or even like in this case where the roses are completely safe. They're just flowers. They're just pretty flowers in a garden that you love to water and feed and nurture and sing to. But then you got some weeds growing around these roses that are in high commodity, like mint plants. You know, mints, the mint leaf, it is an invasive species. So you can have some mint leaves around, but a mint leaf is very valuable. It's good for oral hygiene. It's good for all sorts of things. It even it repels insects. So that's what I'm getting. Like there's a place for everybody, even your haters, even this invasive species that for whatever reason just thinks it can land on your property and take over, but you're using it for something really precious. What's next? And also it's safe as well, because there's more of it to come. You can't get rid of it. Once mint has hit your garden, you might as well just tear up the whole plot if you don't want mint leaves. But mint is so precious. You just want to section it off so it doesn't destroy other things. 3 of water. It could be a friendship that you're brewing. It could lead to something very stressful. Like the way these people operate, they love being stressed out. They always thinking about something to complain about, worry about, no matter what. They love that energy of being stressed out. And because people love it so much, it's worth something. It's like, well, here's something to stress about. It's the fear mongering. If you want to be scared, I can scare you. But I'm not a scary person, and I don't prefer that energy or that vibe. So keep the fear over there. Have fun with your fear. But I'm going to be at peace. That's the energy that I have. If that's something you're resonating with, check out the playlist. Let's go for a ride. And you might find something else that you're resonating with or interested in, or helping out your situation in some way. I'll see you there.
Roses are red. Violets are blue. Yo. Let's go to the beach.